The reflection. When Claire moved into the old house her grandmother left her, she thought the creaking floors and drafty halls were just part of its age. The place was charming in daylight, with sun filtering through lace curtains. But after sunset, shadows settled in like squatters. There was a large antique mirror in the upstairs hallway, tall, gilded, and slightly warped. Claire didn't remember it from her childhood visits. She thought maybe it had been in storage, and someone had brought it out before she moved in. She avoided it at night. Something about it made her stomach twist. Sometimes she'd catch movement in its reflection, but when she turned, the hall behind her was always still. One night, just after 2 a.m., Claire awoke to a faint scratching. Not from the walls or floorboards, but ... glass, like fingernails dragging across a window pane. She followed the sound with dread curling around her chest, and it led her straight to the mirror. The hallway was dark, but the mirror's surface glowed faintly. In it, she saw her reflection, except it wasn't right. The face was hers, but the expression was not. It smiled, slowly, deliberately. While Claire stood still, her mirror self raised a hand and waved. Claire bolted back to bed, heart pounding. In the morning, she rationalized it. Sleep paralysis, a dream, an overactive imagination. But every night after, the mirror showed something new. First, her reflection lingered a little too long. Then it began to move independently. Some nights it stared at her with empty black eyes. She covered the mirror with a sheet. The next night, the sheet was on the floor, and the mirror was spotless, as though someone had cleaned it lovingly. Glush. Called a local antiques dealer to come haul it away. When he arrived, he frowned. "Ma'am, this mirror's been altered," he said. "The back's been removed." He tilted it forward. There was nothing behind the glass, just darkness. Endless, unnatural black. As if the mirror wasn't a mirror at all, but a window or a door. The dealer refused to touch it. Claire smashed it with a hammer that same night. It didn't break. Instead, the reflection smiled wider. The next morning, Claire was gone. Only the mirror remained her bedroom, reflected in its warped glass. And in it, Claire stood smiling. But no one was in the room.